Hello there gang, Devere here, just playing a little bit of Watch This. And what is Watch This? Let's find out, shall we? A few basic settings here. It's an Unreal Engine game, so there are some. That's just kind of how to play, so we might as well, in that covered, dive on in. There's not a lot in the way of key rebinding. So we'll try Maze 1. That's our family. Merkel and Trump in bed together, it seems. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea either what that introducer guy is saying. So it's basically one of those kind of escape the room but in a maze type thing dealies. Very much inspired by The Running Man, I'd guess. Yeah, I haven't got a clue half the time what he's saying. Got a bit careful around here. We'll see for why shortly. So it's not terrible looking, but the FOV is quite crippling. So of course it's a series of traps and monsters and such like to avoid. Oh, some bonuses. These are random. Oops, that was a bad one to activate. It's done my controls to go all wacky. So some are better than others. Here's little bonus rooms you can collect money in. So the idea is your family there, you have to buy gifts for them, because whether you'll escape the maze is down to how good they feel about you, and you do that by buying their affections. So, of course, there's a lot of ways to die in the game. So all in all, it's actually not too bad. There are a few issues with AI and such. Also, those burgers I'm carrying, you're supposed to be able to throw them. I've never figured out how they're supposed to do anything. So where's this going to take us out? See here, we've got enough to buy some gifts. Let's see. Of course, as you buy things, they get more and more expensive. See, Hardnegger. Yeah, so definitely Running Man inspiration there, Schwarzenegger. I'll buy you that. Of course, the better gifts you buy them, the more likely they are to be favourable to you. So we'll keep on going and see if we can't get some better cash. So of course the downside is there's a lot of platforming and you're in first person view, which of course can be quite rough. That's just like health if you get injured, although most things kill you pretty rapidly, so that's not usually a problem. And of course water will kill you instantly as well. So it is really the biggest issue, is just that FOV. It's very restrictive when you want to sort of plan your route out. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Moving platforms. The main thing is this game's pretty cheap. It's about £3 if it's not on a sale, and then of course when it is on a sale it's a lot less. Oh, I well overshot there. Oh. And the other thing is you've only got the two mazes, although in fairness they are quite expansive. Oh, and ladders. Somebody's gone to the Half-Life School of Ladders in this game. Also, there's limited ways of where you spawn in. It's not always in the same place. So what I'll do now is I'll try and get through these. So this is one of the areas one of the AI issues can pop up. So a couple of chaps in here. there's normally a couple of chaps in here. Let's see, you keep looking at that wall. Whoops. Huh. I don't know where the ninja bloke's gone to. There's normally a ninja bloke in here. Oops. So yeah, first person and platforming are not always the best of bedfellows. Yeah, there's normally another bloke in here. Sometimes if he chases you, you can get stuck in a corridor with him. So all in all, for a cheapo, it's not terrible. It could just be the controls could do with being a little bit smoother. The ladders, you have to... very specific where you have to look. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I left clicked instead of E for action. I'm going to have to this to pass away as it's reversed all my controls. Yeah, the bonuses are random as to how helpful they are, so if you want to risk taking them. Go back to where we were. Try this way. Oh, that's handy because we've got that red key. So I think we'll get around to concluding our dealings shortly. Gang, it's kind of what it does. There's not a lot more to really show you. But you know, outside the AI issues and the FOV, it's just generally not too bad. A game. It's generally well enough done to be. So maybe figuring those out. I'm going to keep going back this way, I think. You get your two mates as well. There's a... this way, I think. So yeah, so that's to throw the... Are we supposed to distract him or not? I don't know. I could do it being over that side, really. Mind you, he's potted off back there, so that's a good thing. Oh, there's the ninja chap. Let's see, let's try going back this way, see if there's another way out this side. Oh my, I do not know why I keep left clicking. When I know it's E to use things. Yeah, so it's got a relatively decent amount of tension to it. It's rare that you actually get just a punch or two. You usually get killed or outright. And also the whoops, don't want that to happen. The jump is slightly floaty. As you've probably noticed, it's all right. You have to really look. 45 degrees to or something more to get him to, more than like 90 degrees to actually get him to detach from the ladders. Can I get to that side? I think I can. But yeah, it's a very sort of strange moon jump there, as you can see. That's probably a good thing, really. It does allow you a little bit more leeway when jumping. Ooh. Right, I know where that is. He's in the way at the moment. Still, keep my cash to get something better for them. Right, whereabouts has he got to in the grand scheme of things? Swipe by him, and then the blue door's down here. You do have to be a bit careful. It's very easy to get yourself caught in these corridors with. Yeah, I don't know what it bothered with that announcer, as you can't hear half the words he's saying anyway. And if you could, you can't understand it. Oh, just more boy stuff here. So, is this supposed to be like a television show or something? Where's that other monster chappie gone? That's the other question. So yeah, we'll get around to concluding our dealings anyway, gang, because it's probably more fun to play than it is to watch, in all honesty. Well, no, it's not at all terrible. Could have just done with a little bit more smoothing, but then the fact it's quite cheap makes up for it. That was just sloppy jumping on my part, that was. Well, again, it's that whole first person thing. It really does make life sort of a little bit harder to judge where you are when you've got no legs to judge. Oops. Oh, he's over there. See, little tricks like that, if you're not paying attention, you can jump into the ceiling things. Oh, more goodies. So yeah, all in all, though, for a little cheapy fun, it's decent enough looking. It's oh my lord, I do not know why I keep left clicking. Okay. So there's not a good one to jump into at all. Right, make sure I use the right button this time. Luckily there's a cooldown. Yes, watch this. Very much a Running Man inspired, you know, you're supposed to be on television, blah blah blah. Nothing too shocking. But all in all, yeah, not bad for a low cost little time killer. Probably not the sort of thing you'd really get heavily invested in. And the fact you've got the two mazes, it sometimes spawns you in different places to start and different things. It adds to the replayability. But yeah, it's not sort of a... It's never going to be one of those games you'd put on your top 10 must playlist, but for cheap, yeah, it's alright. So anyway, gang, hopefully you found this video useful and entertaining in some way, and as ever, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to let me know you've liked, and I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.